There was this video that was trending online recently where Ngizwe tried to greet Somizi with a handshake and Somizi refused vehemently, seemingly taking sides with these illegal foreigners in South Africa and attacking the work that Ngizwe Mchunu and the March and March crew are doing around Mzansi. So now I'm gonna play a video for you where Somizi is exposing himself and privileged people like him of on why they are protecting this guy so much. So guys, let's take a lesson.
Came into my mind with, hey guys, what does South Africa look like without non-South Africans that are working here right now? Because from the bakery to the restaurant, I doubt there's probably 2 South Africans and 40 non-South Africans, ne? And the flower shop, I doubt, I've been buying from these shops for over 20 years, but I don't think the last 10 years I've seen a South African. The flower shop, the vegetable shop, guys everywhere, right? And then the car guards, it's predominant 99.99 non-South Africans. And I ask myself, hey, what does our country look like without these people? Right? Now, remember as well, our helpers, garden maintenance, security. Hey, guys, let's say they are all gone. Are we South Africans capable of doing the jobs that they are doing? Because, and please don't get me wrong, it is just an imagination. Are South Africans capable of becoming car guards? So the question stands, please answer here. There's only South Africans left. What does your South Africa look like? Based on the work that these non-South Africans have taken over, including nightclubs. Hey, guys! Including salons. Hey, I felt we are in shit. We are in shit because, and I'm also guilty because my helper is from Zimbabwe. My garden guy is from Malawi. My tailor, one Zimbabwean, two Malawians, one Afrikaans and one Zulu. The guys that work at Sompire, in terms of tailoring, Sompire firm. And my experience in terms of delivery for the tailoring part, the South African employee is at the bottom of that in terms of delivery. They're slacking. It's the attitude, it's the excuses. Okay, let's have a conversation, a very healthy conversation. Imagine you're South Africa with just 100% South Africans. What does it look like in terms of service?
Guys, you heard it for yourself. And I'm glad that he's the one who said he is guilty too, just like his privileged counterparts who are going around hiring illegal foreigners in their companies solely because they know that those guys will be humble. Those guys won't speak for themselves. Those guys' rights won't be upheld. Why? Because they don't have an option. They don't have a choice. These people have to abide by what these privileged people are saying, or else they get fired and get replaced just like that. But with South Africans, there has to be rights involved. There has to be a lot of things involved. That's what they don't like. That's why they say they prefer foreigners over South Africans. And that's the scary part about it all. It's scary because almost all the industries that he has mentioned has been overtaken by foreigners only. Like 98 to 100% of those industries are foreigner based, are foreigner employed. South Africans are left with nowhere to go. And I also think that it's absurd for him to ask this question, where will South Africa, or what will South Africa look like? I mean, these jobs have always been done by South Africans. These jobs have always been occupied by South Africans. So I think it's almost foolish for him to ask this question, what will South Africa be like? I mean, can we be realistic for some time? South Africans were doing these jobs until foreigners or illegal foreigners came into this land and started asking for lower pay or taking lower pay for these very same jobs, replacing South Africans in the process. So for me, it's like selfish and foolish to hear a privileged person like Somizi speaking or asking such a question, because we all know that these jobs South Africa has been functioning from a long time ago. It didn't function, or these industries were not made up once illegal foreigners flooded this country. They have always been there. It's just that they take advantage of these poor foreigners. And now they're making South Africans look bad because they want to keep employing these people illegally and paying them less than the minimum wage above South Africans. So I think this thing must come to an end, guys. I think these people must be called out and exposed for what they are doing. People like Ndlozi, people like Thabo Mbeki, these are all privileged people speaking on matters that do not concern them in any way. So it's sad to see this kind of people speaking out and saying all these kind of illogical things just to, just to keep stuff or things for themselves, things that benefit only them. And they're not the part of the majority. It's sad, guys. Can we have people who are leaders, who are responsible? Can we share in what the struggles of ordinary South Africans are going through, instead of coming here on the internet, coming on podcasts and online, sharing such useless thoughts? We can do better, guys. Can do better, please. Your number one news plug in SA, daily news, Proper-Ganda. You know the drill. Subscribe and like.